you're from Bollywood. So the kind of movies, the kind of work you do, how do you think that is right to such kind of movies?
I think it goes beyond my choice of characters. Now cinema is trying to capture more liberated. I mean, the last Hindi movie I saw was Queen, and that had a very the story of the liberation of a woman. And how she breaks out of a certain stereotype when she goes on a road trip and she really comes into her own. So characters like that exist in cinema, and then there's some more stereotypical or some more or less liberated characters, but that's cinema. Movies is just entertainment, they're not real life. So we should not give the characters too much importance. I feel we give too much importance to quote-unquote Bollywood. When it comes to real life, I do come from a liberal family, I do come from a family that has belief in education, certain values, equality for the girl and boy child, and understanding that we come from a position of privilege and there are many young girls all across the country who suffer from whether it's female infanticide or whether it's dowry death or whether it's sati or various practices of violence against women which exist. So the idea for this program today is for education, which we feel is the first step and the real answer. With an education, you will have choices, you will be able to earn money for yourself, you will be independent, you will be happy, and you will have the ability to make decisions in your family which really free you. So that's what it's all about.
Sharmila ma'am, मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि इस तरीके से आज आप यहाँ पे गर्ल्स को सपोर्ट करने आए हैं इस टाइप को, क्या कभी फिल्म में हम आप दोनों को एक साथ ऐसे किसी फिल्म में देखेंगे जहाँ पे आप गर्ल्स को
जैसे अभी सोहा ने आपको बताया कि फिल्म है और रियल लाइफ है, और वो हम नहीं बता सकते because somebody has to offer us that kind of a role and that kind of a thing has to happen. But let's not confuse the two issues. This is our profession, we work in films, and we are very proud and very happy to be part of Bollywood. I was there many years ago, she's doing it now, and there is that continuity, and Bollywood is changing and becoming better and becoming more inclusive. There are better roles for women, etc. So that is separate. And life goes on. There are many kinds of life. Like Soha is a very privileged person. We allowed her to study, let's say, because parents are very, very powerful people. And we could have easily said, no more studies. I'll send my son for further studies and you better get married or something. So different parents have different values. Now this campaign is trying to tell the mothers that support your daughter. Allow her to study so that she can be empowered and her life can be better than yours. Only through education we can improve her life. If she's not educated, she won't be able to take decisions, she won't be able to feel empowered, she won't feel that independence. Because all this comes, everybody in this room today has had the benefit of education. That is why you're standing there and able to ask me some questions. So it's coming from education really, you know. So that is what is at the core of everything. So this campaign is about that. That Soha is privileged, I am privileged, all of you here are very privileged. There are many people in rural India, many people in urban slums who are not so educated. And they are left behind. They get married at the age of 15, 16, their mothers at the age of 19, and there is no control. They can't control their own lives. And, you know, there's a lot of misery. Because before, you know, as a child, their life has become complicated. So allow them to study so that they marry only after 18. They learn how to space their children. And it is proved that an educated mother can bring up their child better. They know how to feed, malnutrition is better, accidental deaths does not happen. So they know, they're aware of how to nurture a child. So that is what we expect from future India, because that is our hope, that's in the future. And if we don't look after our girl child, then future of India is bleak. Because when you, like I said it many times today, that when you educate a man, you educate one individual. When you educate a girl, you're educating the entire family. So we must focus on the girl child and educate them and give them our best.
Guys, last question. Yeah. That's it. Thank you.
So can you share one of the most touchy emotional moment with your mom?
Yeah.
There are so many emotional moments, so it's difficult to choose one. But I mean, as my mother said, she's been there for me every step, every first step of every major decision I made. So whether it was my first film premiere, whether it was graduating from university, whether it was my first school play, she's really been involved in everything that I've done. So it's difficult to choose one moment, but there are many. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.